Hello, everyone.
We are going to discuss Flat Earth today.
Kind of. We're going to do an introduction. And the first thing I want everyone to do is to get your laughing out right now. Because that's what I did when I started looking into the subject is I laughed and laughed and laughed for about a year before I would even watch a video. It took me a while. But yeah, I want to get your laughing out of the way. And then I just want you to approach this with an open mind, because I'm not here to try and convince you the earth is flat, but I am here to show you the evidence that the flat earthers are showing, and show you that there is some weight to some of it. There isn't weight to all of it, but there is some weight to some of it, and we have to look into it.
I'm here to basically play the devil's advocate in this because it's one of the topics that B's really into. But to be legitimate, I just don't care.
And I'm trying to convince him that he should care, because if we're being lied to about the shape of the planet we're on, what else are we being lied to about? Everything. And why are we being lied to? And I don't even give a shit. It's just we have the right to know where we're at.
Yeah, I get it, and I can see the lies and everything.
But so anyway, guys, that's it. And like I said, tonight's just going to be an introduction. We're not really going to show a whole lot. I'm going to save that for upcoming videos. We just want to talk about, well, what got me into flat Earth was
let's explain what the flat Earth theory is.
Right. Okay. Well, I mean, pretty self-explanatory, actually. It's that you're not living on a globe. You're not living on a ball. You're living on a flat plane with the North Pole as the center of mass, also the center of the electromagnetics. To be more clear, according to the 1984 WGS, we are living on a flattened ellipsoid, and we are geocentric. And that's a big thing, too. With the flat Earth, the stars would be moving above us, not the other way around. We wouldn't be shooting through space. So this gets real controversial because there's so many facets to it, and there's so many different places we have to look. We're going to have to really examine NASA. And although I still love my NASA in some ways, I've seen a lot of things that have really disappointed me since I've started researching the subject. They've disappointed me because I can see the truth in what's being pointed out. You know what I mean?
That there's other things that we will discuss that go along with the flat Earth, like the infinite planes.
Which, actually, I'll show something on this video.
The dome theory.
And the dome, I mean, if the Earth is flat, the dome is almost a must in the equation. So that gets interesting, too. Because does that mean we're in a simulation? Does that prove there's a creator? What does that mean? Does it not mean any of that? You know what I mean? We don't know. But this is what we're here to explore. So what's the first thing that people do after they get done laughing? See, I know, I don't know, you haven't asked anybody, so you probably haven't experienced this. The first thing everybody does, Rick, is they immediately grab their phones and they pull up the blue marble and they say, well, we've got pictures from space. There it is. But I want to ask you guys, I mean, I just want you to use your head and really look at these. You know, use your head, guys. Do these look the same? Look at this. Look at the size of North America in the bottom left, and then look at the size of North America in the top center. These are our blue marble pictures. Like I said, use your head. Do any of these look the same?
And people will say it's cloud cover and stuff like that. But most of these images that are coming from these satellites, from what I understand, are composite. They're not actual images. They're rendered into...
And that's what you understand, but see, I haven't made you go further into that. They're not even composites. I mean, they are composites, but they're not composites the way people think they are. Because when people hear composite, they go, oh, they took a bunch of pictures and put them together. But that's not at all what happens. See, and I can prove this because the guy from NASA that does it has an interview where he talks about it. So it's open knowledge, you know. They actually have graphs of information, like bar graphs, charts. And they take those charts and they decide what the Earth looks like based on those charts.
Yeah.
For these pictures, anyway. That's not saying all pictures are that way, but all pictures I've found thus far and can verify are indeed that way. And why? Why are they that way? Why can't we just... Don't we have Hubble? Isn't Hubble sitting out there? Can't you just turn the fucker around and be like, boom! We're done, guys. There's a real picture. You know, just stop the argument. No flat Earth. Look, we just showed you a picture. Why can't we do that? You know what I mean?
It's just, it's so hard to grasp because, wow, I mean, really, we've been fed this our entire lives.
Right. From the day you were born, you've had a globe somewhere in the house, at the school, somewhere close by. You've always known it was a globe. On TV, it was always a globe. It's always been a globe. You've never known anything else. And that's where it gets tricky, because if this is some sort of big, giant, massive, crazy conspiracy and cover-up, then they've been planning it for a long time. And are they planning it out of sinister purposes, or they just have their theories and they didn't want to be wrong? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, so I want you to do some homework, because I'm going to bring up some stuff about these pictures in the next video. And we're going to start showing the pictures from space. I'll show the interview with the gentleman.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about these more. But I want you guys to, go out and look at some of these. Go out and maybe do some research. Check it out. Don't just laugh. Don't just think we're crazy, or I'm crazy, because Rick's not really here with me on this one.
Yeah.
But at least take a look at it. And guys, I mean, I gotta say, they tell us this is the truth, but, what if this is the truth? What if this is our Earth? What does that mean? Well, not only that, what if they're hiding more from us? What if they're hiding more land? Like shown in this map that was made 10 centuries ago?
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
And I want you to think of the implications of that being 10 centuries ago. Just look at these things. Look at them objectively. Some of them could be falsified. That's why we're looking into it. But with this map, the infinite plane theory becomes a lot more relevant. Yeah. And also, what if we are on a globe and it's just a hell of a lot bigger than they're telling us? And there is more land to be exploited. And that alone would be enough reason for them to hide it. But guys, that's, like I said, that's just a quick introduction. We're going to get into some of the actual evidence, tests people do. I'll probably try and figure out how to do a couple of our own tests. And that way we can either prove or disprove them.
This could be another thing we could use a drone for.
Exactly, a drone would be great. With the right camera setup, because you can't use a fisheye lens if you're trying to disprove a curve or prove a curve. But yeah, guys, so we're going to delve more into this. Let me know what you think. Tell me what your immediate questions are. Tell me where you want me to start. Tell me what evidence you want me to look at. If you want me to look at the Coriolis effect, or if you want me to look at the curvature, numbers, whatever. It doesn't matter. Just let us know. But like I said, just an introduction, just a real quick video tonight. And I think we can talk to you guys later about this.
All right. Remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, give us a thumbs up. I hope everybody has opened their eyes and kind of looked at this and don't think that Brandon's completely insane.
I'm a little insane, but not completely. I also have some knowledge. Um, but all right, guys, we're out for the night. Peace out.
Stay creepy.